Good morning to everybody who's watching the replay this morning. This is Jack. He is sleeping, so he's doing pretty good. Hi Jiggy Meg. He couldn't handle life very well this morning. Too many distractions, too much going on, so he got a little bit of a timeout so that he can chill. So, hi Ross Turk. It's good to see you all. I'm about to flip the camera, so bear with me and say goodnight to Jack. Hi Mom. It is nice to see you guys today. I'm trying to make sure I don't mess up my screen back here. Cool. So, I know the poor dog. He's so overwhelmed, but he is getting better every day, and he's loving all the new space he gets to run around in our yard since we have a fenced-in yard now. So this little guy, he's not as oppressed as he looks. How's that? So it is good to see you all this morning. My name is Kristalyn Vitovich, and I am an internationally published intuitive author. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jiggy Mig, that you couldn't get Periscope in London, but I hope you had a really good trip. That is so fun. Hi, Turkey. So, hi from Turkey. Hello to Turkey. So, again, I am an internationally published intuitive author, and I want to share with you guys today 3 affirmations that will get you through everything in your day, and 1 affirmation that comes with a little bit extra today. So stick around for that because it's kind of layered, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. So our first affirmation is, I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I know that anything I come up against, I'm going to win. And it's just that simple. Just knowing that when something is challenging you, it doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean the world is out to get you. It doesn't mean anything like that. It means you are being challenged. It means you are growing. You're being conditioned to level up in life, and things are about to change. And that's all it is. It's just change. It's not bad change. If you're being challenged, you're learning how to handle something new. That's all it is. You're learning how to handle something new. And if you are doing that, then you know good things are coming. As long as you continue to be challenged, your adventure is not over. And that is amazing. So understand that challenges and obstacles are things that you totally can overcome. You are capable. You are amazing. And honestly, a challenge or an obstacle to me it's a compliment. It is a compliment to everything that you have already mastered. And it's saying, listen, you've mastered this. Hi, Stu's. You've mastered this already. So now we got to move up, because the only way to make you release more of your potential, to get you to see everything that you're capable of, the only way to get that to work is to challenge you so you can test it, so you can figure it out. So let's do that, right? Our second affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. I am successful in all that I do. Every time you set out to do something, I hope you know 100% that you're going to be successful. No matter what happens, you are going to be successful because you're you, and you know how to read a situation. You know that just because something fails doesn't mean that's the end of the road. It's just an opportunity to look at other options. And it's real, okay? If something is not working, if it's pushing back, if it's too much of a challenge for you to be able to solve that problem, then that is not your problem. Your problems, your challenges, your goals are probably over here, but you have to be able to look at them. So what I believe that God sometimes does is, if you're trying too hard to go this way, but you're supposed to go that way, he stops it. He just says, this isn't going to work. And maybe you should try looking around, because there's something so much better for you over here. And that's what I want you to have. Because wouldn't you want that for anybody? If one of your friends or one of your family were trying so hard to make something work, and you could see clearly that over here was an amazing opportunity, wouldn't you come up to them and be like, whoa, look that way? That's exactly what that is. So you know how to read the situation. You know that if something's not working, you might want to start looking around and see other options. Get creative. And you know, again, that failure is not the end point. You're going to keep going because you're tenacious and you're awesome. So you are always going to be successful in everything that you do. And sometimes the things that you planned aren't what happen, but that's okay, because what happens is always, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to be bold. This is my opinion, but it's something I truly believe. It's always going to be better than what you thought it was going to be. It always will. If you have the faith to be able to continue, if you have the tenacity, if you persevere and you keep going and you find that right path that you're supposed to be on, it will always be better than you imagined. Our third affirmation is, gratitude is my attitude. Gratitude is my attitude. So important. This is like the secret to life and faith here. And I say this every day, but that's because I really believe it so deeply. So list 3 things every day that you're grateful for, and you are well on your way to figuring out life, to having this whole life thing down pat. So list 3 things. 3 things that you are grateful for. If you want to do it right here to get started, go for it. I know when Be Grateful jumps on, she's always happy that the sun is shining, that it's a new day, that she woke up this morning, that all of these great things are happening, that consistently happen every day. So there's always something to be grateful for. And, I'm grateful for the fact that we're in a new house. It's amazing. It's a fixer-upper, but it's not as much of a fixer-upper as I was afraid it was going to be. So it's a lot more manageable than I thought. So that's incredible, right? So I have so much to be grateful for. Hi, James. And I know that you do too. And I hope that it's clear to you, that it's easy for you to see. But even if it's not, don't worry. Because I'll tell you what, I started out like, how am I supposed to list so many things to be grateful for in a day? It's just another day. It's not just another day. This is another day in your life. And that is incredible. Hi, Erin. So list 3 things you're grateful for. Start with the stuff that's just obvious. And then start noticing throughout your day all these things you're grateful for. When something gets you excited, mark it and say, yes, I'm grateful for that. And then you'll start noticing a lot more in your life that you can be grateful for. Good morning. So when you start realizing that you're going to be happy and you'll be able to get out of your own way. Your confidence is going to surge. You're going to be able to get out of your own way and start just doing things without worrying what people will think, without worrying if you're good enough, all that other stuff. You are good enough. You're great. You're great enough. You're better than that. Okay? So just know that you don't need to hold yourself back with self-consciousness. You really don't. And it's not arrogant to love who you are. And it's not arrogant to like who you're becoming and to be working on yourself and proud of that. Because it's actually pretty darn humble. If you know you're working on yourself, you love who you are, you appreciate what you have in life, and you are on the lookout for others that you are able to help. What about that is arrogant, right? It's perfect. It is happiness for you, it's help for others, and that to me is the definition of success. So rock on you. That's amazing. So another thing that, thank you, Erin. Another thing that is really important that I wanted to share with you today, I'm going to show you the affirmation, but I've got some stuff to say about it. So stick around because this is your affirmation. I'm going to flip the camera. One sec. The affirmation is, I can handle that. I can handle that. And again, don't worry about screenshots. This is going to be on Pinterest, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those lovely places. So I'm going to flip the camera again and explain to you what I mean. Who knew, right? But sometimes it really is just crazy and you feel like, oh my gosh, I just can't handle life right now. We've all probably said it. I'm sure we've all heard it. But guess what? Thank you, Erin. So guess what? You can handle that. Whatever it is, you can handle it. And what I want to say in addition to that is, yes, you can handle it, but don't try to make yourself handle everything. Okay, whatever is important to you, whatever comes up that you need to handle, you can handle it. Whatever you want to handle, you can handle it. But you do not need to overwhelm yourself. Whenever someone says, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? And you start getting a pile on you that's overwhelming, you don't deserve that kind of stress. So make sure that the things that you take on are things that are in line with your priority or have a really good outcome for you and other people. If you're going to help other people, you want to be able to help people. That is so important to me. So always be willing to help people, but don't do it at the expense of your own character, of your own self-worth, of your own, taking care of yourself. That's okay. Because if it's not you that's meant to help them, somebody else will, and that's okay. And if it is you, whatever it is, even if it seems like it's incredibly different than what you're used to, or it's this new thing that you just don't think you can handle, stop. You can handle that, okay? Whatever you're doing in your life right now, whatever is on your plate, you can handle that. And also, you can handle organizing your plate. It's like life portion control, right? It's just handling what you know you need to be doing. And it's also being willing to say, not right now, to things that you know that you don't have the time for and you wouldn't be able to give 100%. If you can't give 100% to something because your plate's too full, then don't go back for seconds, right? So make sure that everything on your plate in life is a plate that you can finish. And when you finish it, then you take on new things. So it's not always no. You're not rejecting people. You're not saying, listen, I can never help you. You're saying, I can't do that right now, but if you can't find someone else to help you by the time I'm done with what I'm working on, maybe then I'll be able to help you. I'm not shutting you out. I'm not shutting you down. I'm just saying that I can't give you 100%, and it would be a disservice for me to do that and try to do this for you when you wouldn't get the quality out of it that you deserve. So understand that, right? Yeah, my mom knows that because it's an inside joke in our business. But it is true. You don't have to take on more than you can handle. Practice life portion control, and then you will know for sure that you can handle that. Hi, Sasangasana. So that is our affirmation for today. I hope that if you're jumping on now, you watch the replay because that was pretty fun. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. Follow me and I will follow you back. And then we can comment more because I love commenting with you guys and talking to you guys. You guys are so cool. And it makes my day to be able to talk to you. And when will you do questions and answers session again? I missed it. I'm thinking maybe like once a month. One Saturday out of a month, so like every third Saturday or something like that. If you guys want it, I will do that, but only if you guys want it. So let me know if that's something you want. You can email me, you can message me, follow me, whatever. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look at that, Erin. That sounds cool. So I'm guessing you're in PA, but awesome. So yeah, I will do that probably like the middle Saturday of a month or something. We'll try that. So yes, follow me. I'll follow you back. Then we can comment because I want you to be able to ask those questions. That was fun. I had a good time with that. And make sure that today you keep gratitude as your attitude. You live in the moment because right now, this is where you have control. This is where you can get something done. And if you're interested, you can check out my website where I have my personal development fiction books. It's where I put all my secrets of life into a fiction story because I'm really not good at reading nonfiction. So I figured maybe other people would like to get something out of reading fiction books. So I wrote them. So hopefully those are enjoyable for you too. And I cannot wait to see you tomorrow for another affirmation. Go out there and do something incredible because you can. All right, guys. Bye.